my friends. And what bothers me about Donald Trump is that he is truly proven to be a loose cannon. And it's not just what he says being offensive, although it is. It's risky and dangerous.
That's Hillary Clinton taking a shot at Donald Trump today, but she's not the only one scaling up her attacks against a presumptive GOP nominee. Left-leaning publications like the New York Times, Washington Post really layering it on big time recently. Joining me now to discuss, Steve Rogers, Christy Kunzig, and Eric Erickson, and Ford O'Connell. And Christy, let me start with you. The big news, of course, today was this New York Times piece, the hit piece on Donald Trump. But it's not the only one, but that was certainly at the forefront today.
Right, it was. And I think that it just shows that there's no credibility there, because as soon as it was released, we already have Ms. Lane coming out denouncing it, saying that she was completely taken out of context.
When you read it, though, I mean, even without that, you know, when you read it, it wasn't a real journalistic piece to begin with.
Right, it wasn't. It really didn't. It didn't make me change my views or opinion of him. I mean, they had to go back 20 years to find some quotes that weren't really that bad anyway.
But Ford, Hillary Clinton now layering it on Steve, layering it on really thick, hard and heavy. But she sounds like she's grasping for straws.
First of all, go get him, kid. Go get him. Finally, a friend on the air. Got it. Thank you. But here's the point. Look,
the two nicest. Okay, go ahead.
I have been racking my brains out trying to figure out what to give the passengers on the Trump train to read, and it's the New York Times. Because what they did, Charles, they enabled these women to come out and finally tell the truth about Donald Trump and his relationship to women, which is respectful, which is good. They've had nothing but good things to say about him. So Hillary Clinton could say all she wants, but the truth came out of the mouths of those women in that story.
You know, Eric, when you see these kind of attacks on Donald Trump from the left, and you've been a very prominent Never Trump guy, does it start to get you to start thinking, golly, you know what, I can't be, you know, for the left to hate him so much and despise what he stands for so much, maybe there's something there that you should start rethinking your position?
Well, you know, I'm not going to rethink my position, but at the risk of jeopardizing my street cred in the Never Trump movement, I read the New York Times story and the Hillary Clinton statements, and I was just befuddled. I mean, what we're going to see for the next several months is the New York Times trot out hit after hit after hit on Donald Trump and ignore every hit on Hillary Clinton, including today running a piece on what attacks Donald Trump is going to make on Hillary Clinton and why they're probably going to fail. That was an actual story in the New York Times today.
Ford, what do you make of it all?
I think Eric is absolutely spot on. Basically, the liberal media is now worried that Donald Trump's going to win the general election. They're going to hit him harder than Hillary is. They want to swing the election in his favor. And the question is whether or not Donald Trump can actually get his campaign underneath him so that he can actually have a great campaign in the fall. And if he does, he'll beat Hillary Clinton.
Eric, you got a chance now to come on and make that decision now. I mean, it sounds like you're leaning. It sounds like you're about. It sounds like you may have had an epiphany there.
Eric, I have the seat ready for you. I have the seat ready for you on the Trump train. Please come and join us.
The benefit of hating them all is I can call balls and strikes on both sides now.
All right, guys. Well, the beautiful people on the set, two Trumpers are waiting for you. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Let's leave it there. Hey, come.